Anyone who tries to grow their own food knows what this is like. Coming out to check on your plants for the morning and water them and find this. What was this? That was a beautiful corn plant. Well, there are two of them here. Beautiful corn plant right here and right here. They were the biggest ones here. And folks, somebody decided to take a free meal. And I hate to say it, but I think this was an inside job. We all know that farming, well, I'm starting to learn this because I'm not like really a farmer, but I like to pretend like I am one. I'm learning to be one. I made a rookie mistake. I know this was a rookie mistake because I got what I deserved and my freeloading livestock animals decided to take advantage of my naivete. This is what happened. What happened? Hornets? Hornets came? You all right? Did you get stung? It's never a dull moment here. So, can you hold this for me, the corn that one of our animals decided to chomp on? Thank you. Okay. It's one thing when it's an outside animal that comes in and decides to take advantage. It's another when it's your freeloading livestock animals that already get free meals and then they have to take extra. I'm going to point to one of my top choices for suspect in this. Right there. Right there, folks. Why do I think it's Freckles? Well, number one, because Freckles is by far the most food-motivated animal here. Another reason is because I found this, the crime scene. This is the fence, okay? See, he neared, or whoever it was. If it's not Freckles, I believe it's Daddy Cow, who is suspiciously hiding right now. See, there's Mommy Cow, but where's Daddy Cow? I know he's somewhere out there with her, but he heard me turn on the video, and so he's like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be on this, which makes me even more suspicious of him. Very suspicious of Freckles because Freckles likes to come out to this pasture. I've been putting the horses out with the cows during the day, and Freckles loves to push on the gate. He pushes on the fence. Anywhere he sees an opportunity for food, where right now he wants to get to the other pasture for new grass, or in this particular case, I could totally see him pushing the fence down. He's done this before. He's done this before to get to the grass on the other side of the pasture, or if he sees something that he wants. You know, I'm walking around with buckets. He thinks he's going to get food or whatever. He pushes on the gate, pushes on the fence. He sticks his foot in the fence. But Daddy Cow is also guilty of this behavior. So I'm not totally writing off Daddy Cow. I just think if there was a horse or a cow, there was somebody who saw the opportunity of a larger corn stalk in this spot and decided to push the fence down like this. I think this is horse behavior. I think this is Freckles. I think Freckles did it. I'm sorry, Freckles. I know I haven't fairly probably adjudicated him. I've given him no attorney. He's got no defense attorney to represent him. He was proven or suspected guilty before innocent or whatever it is that we're not supposed to do in the United States, which we do quite a bit in the United States. You're supposed to be presumed innocent until proven guilty, but we know that doesn't always happen. And the same thing on the farm. I am no better than some of our judges, and I am going to say this right now. I am presuming Freckles guilty. And he's going to have to prove himself innocent. Now, listen, this is my rookie error, okay? When I first planted this corn, I assumed that it was going to be okay. I called it my corner because it's in the corner, see? Cute little corner, and I thought this would be a great spot for it. But I made the error that many gardeners who are starting out do, and that is that you forget that the plant's going to grow, and corn grows tall. And it becomes very tempting for animals. So I can't fault them for that. It's very tempting, and it was starting to get taller and taller, and it wasn't up to the level of the fence. Freckles' owner, Pastor E.T., was over here the other day visiting, bringing some food over for Freckles. And he said, you know, that corn is going to start getting really tempting for your animals. You're going to have to either put up some kind of hot wire or move it. And I thought I had a little more time, but I was like, he's right. I was a rookie error. I shouldn't have planted corn this close to the fence, and I'm going to have to do something about it. I was thinking about just throwing up some barbed wire, even though you're not really supposed to do it with the horses, but I thought just for a little spot, it would be a deterrent until Lynn can get the hot wire together and everything. I thought, all right, that'll work, but we just hadn't gotten to it. This was just a week ago that the discovery was made we were going to have a problem on our hands. Sure enough, come out here and boom, my best corn plant is gone. All that's left is a little bit of roots, which I'm going to try replanting. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to just try it and see. But it was the most beautiful corn plant I've ever grown, which doesn't say much because I've only grown corn twice. This is the second time. And my last ones were a total dud because I overplanted in containers. So I was very hopeful for these corn plants. We love corn. The kids love corn. I was really excited. And when he said that last week, I was like, you're right. I shouldn't have planted so close to the fence with the animals. And I totally forgot how big they were going to get. Now, look, bigger picture here. We have our new garden area. I'm thinking about transplanting these two. But what I've realized too is that, you know, it's long, but it's not that wide. I mean, it is wide, I guess, compared to a lot of gardens, but it's not so wide the animals can't see what's growing in there. So, you know, now I'm kind of like, we probably need to hot wire the whole garden. And people have asked about deer and stuff. I haven't seen any deer in our area, but they are, you know, a little ways away. So it's possible we could get deer in here too. It's just that I don't regularly see deer out here. So I don't know if deer are going to be a problem, but apparently our freeloading animals are going to be an issue. So now it's kind of like made me reformulate how we're going to do the whole garden. Cause like say I go put the corn in there or the fruit trees, for instance, now that I got it on my mind, hey, these are going to get bigger, you know, Peter Goat, see Peter Goat. Did you do it? Did you do it? Let's see. Does he look guilty? Lily, does he look guilty? He looks pretty guilty. Did you do it? Yes. He would. He actually, you know, it's funny. I saw him nibbling on a leaf from this one, the one that's missing. I saw him nibbling on a leaf, but there's no way Peter Goat's doing that. Peter Goat can't even get that high up. So Peter Goat did not do this. He did not do this. But he would if he could. He totally would if he could, wouldn't you? You would not hesitate to take a free meal. Peter Goat's all about that. He loves his food. He's the third motivated. Are we seeing a pattern here? All boys. He's the third most food motivated. So anyway, the task for today, I think, is we're going to dig up the corn plants and move them and just put them in the garden area. And then, you know, everybody's all vegetating together, and we will no longer have the corn. If we want to redo the fencing around here, I'm going to have to prop back that wire so that, I don't know, they can just do it again, because they're going to be able to do it again. But I'm going to just remove the temptation. We're removing the temptation, and, oh, there's Daddy Cow. There he is. See? Now that he knows I suspect Freckles, he comes back out, because he's like, oh, good. Good. I've got cover. They could have done it together, you know? They're the goats. See? The two goats, two cows. All right, where's Mommy Cow? There she is. And there are the horses right there. So who do you think did it? Who do you think did it? Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know. And I also want to know what you would do with the corn. Would you leave them alone because you think if you disturb them? That was my concern, disturbing them and then they're going to all die. Just take my chances, put up new fencing, you know, I don't know. What do you think? And then would you have any ideas about, like, in the garden area, because I can't just plant everything straight up the middle. You know, obviously some things have to go on the side. And if I do it in the middle too, still they see it. And are they going to try to just steamroll through the fence? I don't know. Y'all know more than we do. Well, definitely more than I do. All right. Hope to hear from you. This has been your corn report. Oh, by the way, E.T. told me, why can't you tell secrets in a cornfield? There are too many ears. Thank me for that. You know that was the best joke you've ever heard. Okay, from the crime scene, we'll see you next time.